Time to finish off the Lincolnshire Adventures. Welcome to PS Too Many Games.
PS Too Many Games.
Welcome to PS Too Many Games, a very chill episode this week. As you might have guessed, I'm not currently at home. I'm away for a week in an undisclosed location.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Northamptonshire. And currently staying in my temporary home. A lot of wood. To tell you the truth, I'm actually staying on a farm. This is the rental property on the farm. Very nice. What I didn't expect, and this might sound stupid, next door to us in the field, literally like 15 feet away, is a little section of fencing where they've got a calf that's been rejected by his mother. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been next door to this baby calf who is adorable, but does moo a lot. So I've been getting used to that, but I've actually got grown attached to the little bastard, so yeah. Anyway, we're going to finish all the Lincolnshire adventures here with Lincoln. How can I describe Lincoln? Before this anything go any further, fantastic city, beautiful city, historic city, castle and cathedral, fantastic. For me personally, not so much the shopping aspect. Let's get into it. Simply put, out the 3 CEXs in Lincolnshire, I found it to be the worst is a bad word. Out of the 3 of them, it was in the last place. We'll go with that one. It wasn't a bad store. It just wasn't a great store. It was the pity of first of all, on a personal level, there's a couple of games that they said they had online, but they didn't have. One of 2 scenarios happened in this case. Either A, someone before I got there on that day bought both those games, which is plausible, or, as I fully believe, they never had it, and their filing system in their store's a bit awful. But that could be a guess. It could be choice A. But one of the games was a horse riding game. And I don't really think that's a hard seller for the majority of people, so... and quite annoying, that's a game I really needed, because it's not a common game. It's not expensive, it's just not common. It's one of those games where no one wants it. And apparently not a CEX, because they made it up. I'm currently in the middle of quite a big trip. Not so much trip, but I'm enjoying myself, but the amount of like towns and cities I'm near that have CEXs is actually quite impressive. And so far, since I've been away, I've actually hit up 5 CEXs. So they're all coming, and I think there's more to come. So I might just do like an extravaganza for the month of July or late June. It depends how I feel. Depends what I want to film first. But yeah, I meant to get this video done last week, but I kind of forgot to get it done in time. And while on holiday, the internet here is abysmal. As you can imagine, on a farm, it's not great. So trying to download stuff and trying to upload stuff is proven to be quite impossible.
Adam, I'm close. So you're doing a video right now. What happened?
Yeah, I got lucky. That's what happened. So here are future CEX episodes that I've already bought for. Corby, Northampton, Wellingborough, Kettering. Oh, that was one else. Bedford, Newmarket. These are all places that I've been to in the last 3 or 4 days, CEX wise. So my poor bank account. But yeah, I was near more, and it's like at the same time, and there's potentially more to come if I go that way, but I think 6 CEXs inside 4 days is pretty impressive. But I will say one thing, well actually no, it's gone reasonably well for me personally, so yeah, they'll all have come hopefully this month or start next month, depending on real life aspects, in other words, work. I try to do 2 episodes a week, but it's getting hard at the moment because work. Because I need the monies. I need to live. Real world. No. So we're just going to throw an ad break in here right now. I don't think it's going to be a massive episode because A, I don't like speaking randomly in someone else's building for, even if it's temporarily. So we'll throw to an ad break. See you on the other side.
As Nintendo begins to take on new forms, it's important that we can measure how addictive they truly are.
The new Game Boy Micro. Extremely portable. Extremely stylish.
Sorry, we're back. Let's get into games. 4 games. I call them games. Some of them are questionable at best. Right, so the first game has been a game that has eluded me for some time. Let me explain. So this game, I thought I bought it twice, right? Actually, it finds out I bought... How can I put this? So I'll just show you. Spend Gorexon's World Challenge, right? It's literally... So there's 2 different... There's Spend Gorexon's World Challenge and Manager. I thought I bought Challenge a long time ago, and I bought Manager about 2 months ago, thinking I ain't got to look again. Actually, no, I already had Manager, I didn't have Challenge. So, wasted 50 pence 2 months ago. I finally got this, and I can finally go honestly say I've never got to look for this smug Swedish face ever again.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
That's a mini personal win, because, my God, finding the really obscure crap games like that, it's getting tiresome. Yeah. From a tiresome game to a game literally made for very, very small children. Franklin's A Birthday Surprise. To put it in context, never even heard of this. I didn't realise it was going to be this cartoonish. Felt kind of embarrassed buying this. £3 paid. I'm sure for a child it's great, but for anyone over the age of 6, it's embarrassing. Facts. Game number 3, not embarrassing. Actually, a game I really needed. So, this sounds ridiculous, okay? PES 2010, right? Now, To put it in context, anything past 2010 is incredibly hard to find. This was incredibly hard to find. I've got to find PES 11, 12, 13 and 14. 14 is now a CEX rarity because it's so goddamn rare and expensive. And that is kind of rare because it's one of the two last games released for PS2. That and FIFA 14. But to find anything PES after this is hard work. So to find this was actually, it was a win. Depressing win, but it was a win. £4 paid. Basically, imagine that's £4. You can imagine 11, 12, 13 are going to be expensive. I think 14 with manual is like 60 quid. Glorious! Stuff ridiculous, but I have never seen a physical copy of PES 2014. There was a copy of it at one of these CEXs, but it was no manual, so no deal. No deal. I think that was Bedford. It's like, no, it's like, why don't you just buy a manual online? And then it's like, that's just extra effort, and I can't be bothered. I'll be honest, I'll be real. I'll be real. Last game was a game I've been looking for some time. Actually, a game I'm happy to have. This is it costs £18. TMNT, the yellow version. Why do I say yellow version? Because there's literally two games, both marked Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles or Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Both marked as that. One of them was the common film one. This was the rare one. This is £18. So I'm very happy to have this. I just made the mistake a lot of people make. So for those who don't know, and I think a lot of people do know this, but in America they've always been, and they always are, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But in, I think, Britain or Europe, they thought that ninja was a bit, like, encouraged fighting, so they called them over here the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Because apparently ninjas are bad for you. Something like that, because I remember, because I found out that when I found out a long time ago, in college years, that it was actually Ninja Turtles. Why they change it? It's another classic company used to change a lot of things. 4Kids. The amount of changes they made to Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, like, these are like mild changes. You can't see any kind of mild cleavage. No, that's too offensive. Pokemon, to be fair, some of the episodes of Pokemon they banned, understandably. I mean, Meowth with Hitler mustache. Yeah, I kind of get that one. The one where the guy's just carrying a random gun or episodes. Yeah, I kind of get that one. But obviously after 2001, after the Trade Towers went down, 2001, the Telecrocopter was banned because there's a massive monster destroying a city. That's a little sensitive. Maybe I'm in wrong. That's a little sensitive. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's not New York City's destroying, it's just a random city. But obviously Americans were very upset about that. And I understand that. But look at the amount of like banned episodes of Pokemon. Especially they banned the Safari episode, the one with the gun. So all the Tauros that Ash catched, you never noticed it. Because suddenly in one of the episodes later, it's like, oh, that's all the Tauros Ash catched Safari episode. It's like, I don't remember saying that. When was this? And of course, famously, they banned every Jinx episode because Jinx is one of the most racist stereotypes you will ever see. Even if they have changed their colour of their skin to purple, it's like you can't remember the first like couple of years of Pokemon. Just this figure of this horrifically racist figure, Pokemon. Yeah. Also, Abra and Kadabra banned in Pokemon episodes for like first quite a long time because there was a copyright legal issue with the use of Abra and Kadabra, like Abracadabra. That's the reason they never saw in Pokemon, because there was a legal issue using those two names, so they couldn't use them. Obviously, the Porygon Caesar episode, which we will not splice in, because obviously it'll give you a seizure, caused a lot of Japanese children to have seizures while watching it. Something ridiculous. Dave might splice in the information on that one. Not the footage, please. But yeah, a lot of cartoons like change for censorship. Anyway, TMNT, happy to have it. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode, this very makeshift episode. Doesn't feel right filming here, not in her home. Anyway, I'll be back at home at some point, obviously. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I need to do another CEX price episode because it's probably been a year since the first one. I want to see how much difference the prices have been in a year. I have to have a look at that. Anyway, have a good day, guys. See you later. Bye.